शुभ संकल्पों के दीप जलाएं अपने अपने मन में। शुभ संकल्पों के दीप जलाएं अपने अपने मन में। जग उजियारा होगा प्रेम से, सुख ही सुख कण कण में। शुभ संकल्पों के दीप जलाएं।
The music was going on.
सबको सुख तुम देते जाओ, मगन रहो प्रभु प्यार में। प्रेम की धारा बहाते जाओ। अब तुम इस संसार में प्यारे प्रभु को पहचानो तुम। बसा है हर धड़कन में, जग उजियारा होगा प्रेम से। सुख ही सुख कण कण में। शुभ संकल्पों के दीप जलाएं। जैसे बरसे गगन से बादल, ऐसा तेरा प्यार है। सहयोग योग है साधना, सुख का ये आधार है। अंतर की ज्योति है जगानी, अब हमको जन जन में। जग उजियारा होगा प्रेम से। सुख ही सुख कण कण में। शुभ संकल्पों के दीप जलाएं अपने अपने मन में। जग उजियारा होगा प्रेम से। सुख ही सुख कण कण में। शुभ संकल्पों के दीप जलाएं। शुभ संकल्पों के दीप जलाएं। शुभ संकल्पों के दीप जलाएं।
Om Shanti. And a warm, warm welcome, Alka Ben. Thank you for giving us your time. Can you hear me?
Om Shanti, Shirley Ben. Om Shanti to everyone online. Can you hear my voice?
Yes, clear, clear. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks once again, Om Shanti. It's my fortune to be here in South Africa, to be amongst very special jewels and very significant jewels. So Om Shanti, good morning. And today's Murli, the 28th of January, 2023. Essence. Sweet children, you become sensible with the one great mantra of Man Manabha. This is the mantra that liberates you from all sins. Question: what is the essence of the entire knowledge? What are the signs of those who remain Man Manabha? Answer: the essence of the entire knowledge is that we now have to return home. This world is dirty. We have to renounce it and return to our home. Simply to remember this much is also to be Man Manabha. The children who remain in the stage of Man Manabha constantly churn the ocean of knowledge. They have sweet spiritual conversations with Baba. Question: by coming under the influence of which habit is a soul not able to stay in remembrance of the Father? Answer: if a soul has the habit of looking at dirty pictures or reading dirty stories, he is unable to stay in remembrance of the Father. The cinema is a gateway to hell, and it spoils your attitude. Om Shanti. The spiritual father sits here and explains to you, spiritual children. Explanations are given to those who have little understanding. You have now become very sensible, and you understand that that one is your unlimited Father, and that he also gives you unlimited teachings. He explains the secrets of the beginning, the middle, and the end of the world. This knowledge has to be in the intellects of you students. The Father will definitely take you back with him because he knows that this is a dirty old world. I have come into this old world to take the children home. Baba explains, while sitting here, you children must be feeling inside that that one really is your unlimited Father, and that he gives you very elevated teachings. He has also explained the secrets of the beginning, the middle, and the end of creation. To remember all of this, is also to be Man Manaba. It can be included in your chart. It is very easy. Even if you don't do anything else, let your intellects remember this while you are sitting, walking, and moving around. Something that is wonderful is always remembered. You understand that by remembering Baba and studying this education, you are once again becoming the masters of the world. This should continue to turn around in your intellects. Whether you are sitting on a bus or a train, etc., let your intellects remain in remembrance. First of all, you children need the Father. You know that the spiritual Father of us souls is unlimited. In order for you to have remembrance easily, Baba gives you this method. Constantly remember me alone, and your sinful actions of half the cycle will be burnt away in this fire of yoga. For birth after birth, you have been doing a great deal of penance and having sacrificial fires, etc. Those on the path of devotion do not even know why they do all of that. What benefit would they receive from that? They go to temples and do so much devotion. They believe that all of that has been going on since time immemorial. They even say of the scriptures that they have been continuing since time immemorial. However, human beings do not realize that there are no scriptures in heaven. They believe that all of that has been in existence since the beginning of the world. None of them can tell you who the unlimited Father is. Here, there isn't a limited father or teacher. You have all been educated by limited teachers with whom you studied to get a job and earn an income. You children know that this is your unlimited Father and that he doesn't have a father. He is the unlimited teacher and he doesn't have a teacher. Who educated those deities? You should definitely remember this. This too is to be Man Manaba. This knowledge has not been taught anywhere else. The Father himself is knowledgeful. Did someone educate him? He is the sentient seed of the human world tree. He is the ocean of knowledge. Because he is the sentient being, he tells you all the secrets of the human world tree from the beginning to the end. He comes at the end and gives you the knowledge of the beginning. He says, "O children, I have incarnated in this one, and I tell you through him the secrets from the beginning to the present moment. I will tell you about the end later on. As you progress, you will understand when it is the end, because by that time you will have reached your Karmati stage. You will also see the signs of that. This dirty old world has to be destroyed. This is nothing new. You have seen this many times and will continue to see it. You claimed the kingdom a cycle ago. You lost it and are now claiming it once again. Baba is teaching us. You understand that you were the masters of the world, and you then took 84 births in order to make you into the masters of the world again. Baba is giving you
Hello, Om Shanti. Can you please mute yourself? Sorry, Vasandi, please mute yourself.
Baba is teaching us. You understand that you are the masters of the world and that you then took 84 births in order to make you into the masters of the world again. Baba is giving you that same knowledge. You understand inside that Baba is also the teacher. Acha, if you cannot remember the father, then remember the teacher. Can one ever forget one's teacher? You continue to study with the teacher. Yes, Maya makes you make mistakes and you are not aware of them. Maya blows dust in your eyes so that you forget that it is God who is teaching you. The Father explains everything to you. This explanation is unlimited, whereas that is limited. Baba gives you children this unlimited knowledge every cycle. Acha, if you cannot study a great deal, then remember Baba in the form of the Father. He does not have a father. He is the Father of all, and all of you are his children. Can anyone say whose child Shiv Baba is? He is the unlimited Father. You children understand that you now belong to the unlimited Father. Our study is wonderful. It is only we Brahmins who study these teachings. Deities, warriors, merchants, and Shudras do not study this. The knowledge that the Father gives is unique. No one except you can understand it. The mercury of happiness of you children rises because you know that you are becoming Sattva Pradhan from Tamo Pradhan. You now have to make a great deal of effort in order to claim a high status. It is not that everyone will go to heaven anyway. If you do not imbibe knowledge and yoga, you will not be able to claim a high status. Baba says, in order to become 16 celestial degrees full, you have to make a lot of effort to have remembrance. Check that you are not causing anyone's sorrow. You are the children of the bestower of happiness, and so you have to give happiness to everyone. Never cause anyone's sorrow through your thoughts, words, or deeds. At this present time, all of you are now studying and becoming like flowers. Only this study will go with you. There is no need to study books, etc. In other types of education, you have to study so many books, etc. This knowledge of Baba's is unique, and it is also very easy. However, it is incognito. No one except you can understand what you are studying. It is a wonderful study. The Father says, never be absent, never leave this study. This is so wonderful. There is nothing as wonderful as this. Such a Father comes and meets you children every cycle. You children understand that this corporeal Father takes rebirth. He goes around the cycle of 84 births, and the same applies to you. This is a play. A play can never be forgotten. A play is always remembered. Baba explains that this world in general is extreme hell, and that the cinema in particular is like extreme hell. By going there, your attitude becomes completely spoiled. Even when they look at nice pictures in the newspapers, their intellects are then pulled by them. Thoughts arise, such as that a particular one is very beautiful, that she should get a prize. Why do you look at such pictures? Your intellects understand that the whole world is to end. Simply continue to remember me. Do not think about or look at such things. All of those dirty bodies belong to the old world. What is there to see in them? Only see the Father. Baba says, sweetest children, the destination is very high. Maya is no less. Just look how much pomp of Maya there is. On that side there is science, and on this side there is your silence. Those people just want liberation, whereas here you have the aim and objective of attaining liberation in life. No one else can show you the path to liberation in life. Sannyasis, etc., cannot give you this knowledge. They cannot tell anyone to continue to live at home with his family and become pure. Only the one Father says this. The path of devotion has been nothing but a waste of time. There have been so many mistakes. While making mistakes, they have become completely ignorant. This last birth is one of 100% mistakes. The intellect does not function at all. It is only because Baba explains to you that you now understand. Now that you have understood everything, you are able to explain to others. Your mercury of happiness rises. It is a wonder that that father does not have a father or a teacher. So, from where did he learn? Human beings will be amazed at this. Many think that this one must definitely have learnt this from a guru. If he had learnt it from a guru, then that guru would have had many other disciples. There wouldn't be just this one disciple. A guru has many disciples. Just look how many disciples the Aga Khan has. Just look how much regard they give to their Guru. They weigh him against diamonds. What would you weigh that one against? He is the Supreme. How much would he weigh? What would you do? How much would he weigh if you were to weigh him? Is there anything you could use to weigh him with? Shiv Baba is a dot. Nowadays, many people are weighed against something. Some are weighed with gold, some with silver, and some are even weighed with platinum, which is even more expensive than gold. The Father now explains, those worldly gurus do not grant you salvation. Only the one Father leads you to salvation. What would you weigh him with? Human beings simply say, "Oh God, oh God." They do not know that he is the Father as well as the teacher. He is sitting in an ordinary way. He sits a little higher in order to see the faces of you children. How could I bring about establishment without you helpful children? Baba definitely loves those who help him a lot. In worldly life, if one child earns 2,000 rupees and the other one earns 1,000 rupees, which one would the Father love more? However, nowadays, children are not even concerned about their parents. The unlimited Father also sees that such and such a child is a very good helper. On seeing you children, Baba becomes very pleased. The soul becomes pleased. I come every cycle and I am very pleased to see my children because I know that they become my helpers every cycle. This love from the Father remains for every cycle. Wherever you may be sitting, keep it in your intellects that Baba is your Father, teacher, and Satguru. He is everything, which is why everyone remembers him. None of you will remember him in the Golden Age, because by that time, your boats will have gone across for 21 births. You children should remain cheerful by remembering in this way. You should be happy that you are doing service for such a Father. Give everyone the Father's introduction. That is the unlimited Father. Only the Father establishes heaven. The Father also takes us all back with him. When you give such explanations, they can no longer say that God is omnipresent. The Father has said, at the time of destruction, those whose intellects have no love will be destroyed. All of them will be destroyed, and only you will remain to claim victory. You are establishing a kingdom. The Father of souls is explaining to souls. Therefore, tell everyone these wonderful things. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning. From the Mother, the Father, Bap Dada, the spiritual Father says Namaste to the spiritual children. And the spiritual children say namaste to the spiritual father. Essence for dharana. Number 1. You are the children of the bestower of happiness, and you therefore have to give happiness to everyone. Never cause anyone sorrow through your thoughts, words, or deeds. Number 2, both the teacher and the teachings are wonderful. Never be absent and miss such wonderful teachings. Today's blessing: may you be a spiritual server who is constantly enthusiastic every day and also gives enthusiasm to everyone else. May you be a spiritual server who is constantly enthusiastic every day and also gives enthusiasm to everyone else. Bap Dada gives all you spiritual server children this gift of love. Children, each day remain enthusiastic yourselves and also celebrate the festival of making everyone else enthusiastic. By doing this, you'll be liberated from making effort to harmonize your sanskars and to finish sanskars. Constantly celebrate this festival and all problems will finish. You will not then have to spend time or to use your powers on that. You'll become angels who dance and fly in happiness. Today's slogan: those who understand the secrets of the drama and make the lesson of nothing new firm are carefree emperors. Those who understand the secrets of the drama and make the lesson of nothing new firm are carefree emperors. Om Shanti. And today's point: in order to control your mind, offer your mind and fully surrender it. Then you cannot let any thoughts arise by themselves in your mind. Those who have given their mind to the Father will easily become Man Manabhav. By being Man Manabhav, you will easily be a conqueror of attachment. To surrender your mind means to surrender your waste thoughts and your sinful thoughts. And today's point for self-respect: I, the soul, an embodiment of happiness, am a bestower of happiness. Thoughts: who can give happiness to all souls? Have I become an embodiment of happiness such that everyone experiences happiness through me? Practice of yoga: I, a child of the ocean of happiness, am an embodiment of happiness, a soul who is a bestower of happiness. Rays of happiness are spreading all around me, and all souls are becoming full of this happiness. So this morning, again, Baba took us. Where did Baba take us? Did Baba take us anywhere? Baba took us on a journey, again, reminding ourselves that we are not these dirty old bodies, to remain in Man above, to remember Baba alone, to remind ourselves that we are dots, points of light, and Baba reminding us again to just remember Baba alone, no other thoughts. So Baba took us on a very spiritual journey again through the 7 days course. On the first page, Baba reminding us of the lesson of Man above. We are not these dirty old bodies. We are going to heaven. We do not belong to this old world. And Baba is not only our Father, but he is our Father, teacher, and Satguru. And then at the end, we attain salvation. And he liberates us, and we return to Paramdam. And then, as our boat has gone across, we go to Paramdam, and then through all our efforts that we have made at the confluence age, we then take the right to come to heaven. So what a beautiful way of seeing how Baba took us on a journey today. Each day's Murli takes us on a journey. And so the more I remind myself that I'm not just on the pilgrimage of effort or remembrance, but I'm on a journey. When we're going on a journey physically, we make so much preparation. So each day, Baba helps prepare us more to separate ourselves from the consciousness of the body. Because we have been body conscious for half the cycle. So for half the cycle, I've had 63 names, forms, names, sanskaras, natures, habits, practices. And at the confluence age, everything comes together. And each day, each one of us is making the effort to remove those layers and to change. Baba's Murli is a magic box. Each day, Baba gives us a magic box. And in that magic box, Baba gives us tools. He gives us methods. He gives us little reminders. And he gives us love through the Murli. So in that magic box is so much. So how much of that magic box do I carry around with me through the day? It's only at the confluence age that Baba's love is experienced by each one of us. And Baba's love is the magic mirror that we check ourselves in. The Murli is a quiet checking point. The Murli is a chart for me. As I read the Murli, hear the Murli, listen to the Murli, I'm reminded and I can check and change. Each day we hear, sweet children. 365 days of the year, Baba is calling me sweet children. So how much do I take those words literally or with the feeling and that intoxication and that happiness? Baba is saying, Meete bache, sweet children. And how do we start off our morning? Can I say to myself, sweet Alka? Do I have time to say that? A while ago, I used to think that, why do people just wish people on their birthday or on special occasion, event, good wishes, or wishing you all the best? And I could never understand why it just happened on birthdays and special events. And then I began to understand, especially through lockdown, that each day Baba is saying, sweet child, sweet children. Baba is saying, each day remind yourself of the point. Each day, each one of us is thirsty for the Murli. So I should be wishing myself well 365 days of the year, 52 weeks of the year, 7 days a week, 24/7. Not just at special occasions, but at all times. Think about it. When you're writing to somebody, when it's their birthday, see the good feelings and the generosity of spirit that emerges from you. So can I not do that each day? Baba is doing that each day to us. Baba's magical Murli box. I carry so many jewels and treasures. But do I have time to see each version of Baba as a jewel? Today, Baba is saying that, can we weigh Baba? Baba cannot be weighed. We cannot be weighed. But what weighs us down are our past habits, our past sanskaras, our past practices. Whatever I've practiced, I've become an expert in. And so then it's revealed at the confluence age. So if I've practiced worry, I've become an expert in worry. If I've practiced being sad, I've become an expert in being sad. But if I practice being happy, being content, being peaceful, I'll become an expert in that. So whatever I choose to practice, I'll become an expert at that. Whatever I choose, no one forces any of us. Does Baba force us? Baba asks us, reminds us, and gives us the quiet, gentle practices of just teaching us the quiet benefits with such humility. Only Baba can share what he can share. Today, Baba says, do not remember your dirty old bodies. Now, if some other human being said that to us, whether it was my best friend, whether it's my relation, my work colleagues, how would we feel? Would we take it in that way? I know from my own experience, I would feel, oh, who are you? But Baba says it because Baba has genuine, sincere interest for each one of us. Baba does not want anything from us. All he wants for us is to become a pure soul once again. Is there any benefit for Baba in any of this? Yet Baba is opening his doors, he's opening his treasure store, he's giving the same love, the same teachings. Yet, how do each one of us become number wise? On how we use the magic toolbox. Baba is there 24/7. But how much do I use Baba and bring him down into my thoughts, into my words, into my behavior? And that's where each one of us are on a journey. Excuse me. And we're trying to practice. We have such love that's why we make the effort to get up early in the morning, to be present for the Murli. Why do we do it? Is it Srimad or is it spiritual love? It's because each one of us has such deep respect, deep regard for Baba and Baba's teachings. So Baba has so much respect and regard for each one of us. So do I see myself as the way Baba sees me? If I see myself in the way Baba sees me, then I'll naturally be able to see others as Baba sees me. But because Baba then is not present in my thoughts at that time, and because of the lack of my soul consciousness, I get caught up in not the original point of the soul, but in all the other points of the soul. And then things become pointless. Baba gives us so many points. Baba gives us the task of reminding ourselves of being the point. Baba's Murli is the spiritual GPS. It reroutes us, redirects us, reminds us again and again. But how much do I reroute myself to Baba's Murli through the day? Or do I have time to pick up Baba's Murli? Or to go back to the Murli? Because Baba's Murli is this spiritual GPS which can redirect me, reroute me, and remind me of my home, where I'm at, and what is my destination. And yes, along the destination, there will always be little bumps, little hinges. There will be lots of no entry points. But together with the no entry points, there will be giveaway points. Baba gives way. So am I able to give way to others as well, no matter what their shortcomings are? When anyone gets angry, when anyone gets frustrated, when anyone gets irritated, how do I feel? each one of us knows how we feel. I feel a bit taken back. I can feel quite distraught. I can feel harmed. I can feel hurt. A number of things can come up, crop up. Yet, Baba says, still shower love. A few years ago, during lockdown, one particular person got very angry with me. So I said, let me try this. I've been hearing Baba say this. If anyone gets angry, shower them with petals. So I didn't have any petals at that time. But this person was saying that, I'm stupid and I've got no, I'm not using my head for whatever reason. So I said to this person, thank you. And that person immediately stopped. And I said, the reason I'm saying thank you is because you're bringing me to what I need to do. And you're bringing me closer to Baba. If you did not get angry with me, if you did not insult me, then how would I come closer to myself and to Baba? So thank you. And when we think of our lives like that, or since COVID, I've thought like that, it's changed my mindset. Today, Baba said, we are wonderful. Now, what is my mind full of that I can become wonderful, or I become wasteful, or I become negativeful, or I become pastful, or I become worryful? And Baba wants us to become just wonderful. Yet I become full in other areas, in areas which are not bringing benefit to me. And now when anyone talks about me, criticizes about me, comments about me, I look forward to it because they're using their valuable time to speak about me. That is not my problem. That is their problem. And why should I see it as a problem? Just say, fine. Because the more someone talks about others, the less they're talking about themselves with themselves. Something has created a home in ourselves, so then I'm sharing it, I'm speaking about it, and I will not be at peace with myself unless I share it. And yet Baba says, share it with me first, then I can become responsible. But because I do not share it with Baba first, I share it with human beings, then human beings become responsible. Each day, the human mind is uploading. So what am I uploading? Baba's Murli, Baba's Srimad, Baba's practicing? Because if I'm uploading that, then that's what I'm going to be downloading through my behavior, through my attitude, through my drishti, through my behavior, and through, again, my vibrations. So it's a constant upload, download. And what am I storing in my memory? Is it things of the past? Have I uploaded many things of the past which I'm still not able to let go of? And Baba's Murli wants to free us. And only when I become free can I become the carefree emperor like Baba spoke about in the slogan. These are not just words, but words filled with significance, words filled with strength, and words filled with power. And so it's been my fortune to be able to share with the South African family. So each one is a jewel of light, showing the light to others, giving Baba's introduction through their eyes, the shining star. So Baba's Murli is a very significant toolbox. Together with the magic box, it's a toolbox because Baba gives us many quiet maintenance tips through Baba's Murli. Baba teaches us through Baba's Murli to become our own maintenance person, to become our own electrician. For so many births, our internal wires have become tied up. And so our fuse box has fused out the soul. And so then I blow my fuse through anger, through the vices. Yet the vices are not me. What is me? Who is me? Are my spiritual strengths, my virtues. Baba first reminded us when we first came to Baba that you are souls full of love, peace, and happiness. And then he was saying, then negativity came. Each morning, Baba asked us of the sweet method to regain our consciousness. Baba's Murli is the spiritual glucose tablet to regain our spiritual consciousness. Throughout the whole cycle, it's only at this time that I can regain spiritual consciousness. So, this morning, I've been able to rewire my thinking, check my inner fuse box, check my inner maintenance. That what do I need to maintain? I need to maintain my spiritual dignity. I need to maintain spiritual self-respect. I need to create certain boundaries to help protect me. So where I feel safe, I'll be more comfortable. Sangam Yug gives us many uncomfortable moments, yet it's good to have those uncomfortable moments so then I can restore and realign myself. If everything was comfortable, how would I know what I need to change? So it's about reframing, restoring, realigning to the way of Baba's thinking. Baba thinks of the best. He does not think of the rest. Yet, Alka thinks of the rest and forgets the best. And it's not sometimes consciously, unconsciously. And even if I am thinking of the rest, let me not become down and sad. Let me realign myself. Okay, it's happened, a thought came, it's okay. Let me reframe it, realign it. I can't change anyone, but the biggest, greatest change I can make is of myself. Of the biggest asset I receive at the Confluent Sage is the asset to be able to control what I think, who I think, what are the kind of thoughts that I am creating. Choose your choices wisely. Are they Baba's choices? So it's been my great pleasure to be able to share with everyone online. So thank you for your time. And it's been my heartfelt fortune to be able to be asked and to read Baba's greatest Murli. So it's my fortune. Thank you, Om
Thank
Shanti, and have a wonderful day, as wonderful as each one of you, full of Baba and nothing but Baba.
Thank you so much, Alka Ben. I mean, really, the class was so practical, so powerful, and you are that beautiful living example. Thank you. We are blessed to have you in South Africa. See you soon, my sister. Take care. Have a
Thank you, Om
beautiful
Shanti.
day.
Thank you, Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, everyone. I'll play a song.
In the silence of your love, I've begun to see the many special treasures you freely give to me. And in that precious, peaceful place where I feel most alive, you shine your light so brightly, no darkness can survive. In the silence, in the silence, in the silence of your love, I have come to know there isn't any reason to live this life alone. When I draw close to you, you draw close to me, my loving friend who's always here and knows my every need. In the silence, in the silence, when I can't take the noise now, I turn inside to you. Who'd have thought that in the silence I would hear the truth? In the silence of your love, your voice speaks loud and clear. The constant chatter ceases. It's only you I hear. I find comfort in your presence and strength in what you say. 'cause whatever path I choose to take, it's you who leads the way. In the silence, in the silence, in the silence.
So many lovely messages on the chat to Alka Ben. Thank you, sister. So beautiful. Thank you to a special soul who has sustenance of Daddy Janki and Jainti Didi. So thank you, Sister Alka.
Thank you. Om Shanti. Bala.
Om Shanti.